Well, we've already beaten Man City once, but let's see if we can beat them again. Hello, welcome to Club 2, part 25 of the Globe Explorer. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our FA Cup fixture against Manchester City. Then, obviously, should we get through, we might do the next round of the FA Cup, but I suspect we are going to go out. But we have beaten them already this season, so there is a chance we could potentially do a cup double over them, and then obviously should we go out, we'll play our next league match against Derby, which league-wise has been absolutely phenomenal. We've basically won pretty much every game we've had since the last episode, apart from a 2-all draw against Birmingham, which we did go 2-1 down in, but thankfully Nicholas Us got the equaliser in that game, and apart from that, we've been winning most games. This is the league table at the moment with 10 games left to go. We are currently top of the league, 12 points clear, 17 points clear of Bristol City. So we're probably about 4 games, maybe 5 games, 5 wins away from potentially securing our promotion to the Premier League. There's no doubt in my mind by the time. Well, that could potentially be the next game, the promotion winner game, possibly. Then the next episode could be. No, it all depends. It all depends. The second match is to be determined. Let's just leave it at that. To be determined. It might be the promotion winner game. It might be just a normal league game. We'll see. So this is the lineup to hopefully go out and beat Man City once again. It will be Diego in goal, back four, Elaine, Santos, Gilchrist and Reigns, Mera, Bellingham in the midfield. Then we've got Ars out on the right, Richie in the left. No, Richie's in the middle. Gariba's on the left. Then we've got Connor Reed up front. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully do it again. Hopefully beat them. I don't know where we were playing in the other fixture, which was in the Carabao Cup. Obviously, next season we will have to be actually playing Man City in the league, which that's where the wins really matter. The wins in the cups, just an added bonus, but it would be lovely to beat them twice in one season. It would be absolutely hilarious. It'd be the best thing to happen to us this season. Get promoted, beating Man City twice in 2 different competitions. That would be absolutely phenomenal. I suspect this team does look a little bit different to the team that we played in the Carabao Cup, and Jones did have the shot on goal, and thankfully Diego pulls off an impressive save. I don't know how many of these players actually played in the Carabao Cup game. I think Miley might have played. Dean Howson certainly didn't. Xavi, I thought he must be Xavi Simons, not Xavi, the Spanish one. Xavi Simons, he definitely didn't play in the Carabao Cup. Not many of those that I'm suspecting in the Carabao Cup. I reckon Man City played a very rotated 11, and this is probably their strongest team. That's what I'm leaning towards. We are on a cautious mentality, just to hope we can try and get into 0-0 or try and not concede that many goals before halftime. Then possibly in the second half, depending on the scoreline, we might get a little bit more brave and go on to a balanced, positive mentality. Potentially, is that a foul for us, or was Connor Reed offside? I think he was offside. But 20 minutes left to go of the first half. It's not been a bad first half. We've created a few chances, no shots on target, which is completely fine at the moment. Man City haven't scored yet. Simons has the ball now to Gonzalez. Now, can we just get the ball, try and put in some form of tackle, just try and put the pressure on, hopefully try and push them back a little bit. Simons now to Gonzalez. Can we just get the tackle in? We do make the foul, but I think he was on the edge of the box. We are going to consult with VAR, and that was a very quick check, and it is a no penalty. I don't know why they need to check that. It's very clearly outside of the box, and we didn't even see the free kick, and that is all fine by me. But 10 minutes left to go off the first half, not 20, 10. Still goalless at the moment. Man City probably a bit more clinical. Even though we've got a higher XG, Man City have had more shots on target. We've had more shots in general, but only the one less shot on target, which I would take all day long, which means, judging by the stats, we should be favourite to win. If we're just looking at the stats, based on the stats, I reckon we can. I reckon we can potentially grab a goal. Connor Reed nearly found its way in through one-on-one with the keeper, but we still have the ball with Elaine. Arse is going to cross it in, or is he going to go back to Elaine? Goes back to Elaine. Will he cross it in? No, finds Mirror on the edge of the box. Lovely ball out to Reigns. Will he cross it in? He goes into the area. That was close. Reigns puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0. And once again, we are leading 1-0 against Man City. No, we can't do this to Man City, surely. We've already beaten them. At least I think we've beaten them earlier this season. We might have lost against them. And I'm fairly sure we did beat them earlier on this season. Or it might have been last season. I'm fairly sure it was this season. If it was last season, albeit great. Oh, Connery, you're so unlucky. The goalkeeper did everything in his power to stop the ball from going in, and he did just about enough. Tipped it onto the post. I don't know if there's any way we can check. I want to see their fixture schedule. We can sort of look. West Brom. We just need to find it. It was at the beginning of the season. Have we beaten them? Yeah, we beat them 3-1 in the last fixture, and that was at home. So if we can beat them at the Etihad or the Etihad, because I doubt it's very full. 61,900. It's not bad. It's not a sellout. Still the Etihad. But half an hour left to go until we beat them again. I'm sure they're going to get an equaliser at some point. I'm sure they will get a goal back. We are going to make a couple of changes. Us is going to make way for Paul Young. And I think Mera also makes way for Isaac Price. I think that'll be the only two changes we shall do for now. I don't want to change too much at the same time. But 25 minutes left to go. Still the 1-0 to the mighty West Bromwich Albion. We are closing in on another victory. There might be a few more upsets in the FA Cup. I don't know who else is playing. Got Barnsley and Newcastle, which is 2-2. Liverpool beating Burnley. Obviously, we're beating Man City. Spurs playing Arsenal. We're going against Wolverhampton Wanderers. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of shocks in the FA Cup so far this year. We are going to make a few more changes. We're going to get on Silver for Reigns. And I think the other change will be Kone on for Richie. And I think we're going to get off Connor Reed. We're not going to get on. I think we'll just get on Kamara. He can go up front. I don't really want to risk Peter White in the FA Cup because we're 1-0 up. If we're a couple of goals down, yeah, we're thrown on another striker. But we'll give Kamara a run out because I think he is very much going to leave us at the end of the season. And that is a very poor set piece. Not really defended well at all. I don't know what Diego was thinking there. Completely misjudged his diving attempt. Yeah, that's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. And we fight again. Kamara might have got the ball. He has. Now to Grieber. Kamara goes into the area. And you know what? Scrap that equaliser. Man City, they need to get another one because we are 2-1 up with 7 minutes left to go. We are closing in on another victory. And this, I think, if I'm correct, will send us into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. It might just be the sixth. No, the sixth. Is it the fifth? I don't know what round this is. Don't think it's the fourth. I think it's very much the fifth round. Fulham was the third round. Middlesbrough was the fourth round. Yeah, this is the fifth round. So if we win this, we do go into the quarterfinals. That is absolutely spectacular. Two brilliant cup runs this year. Only except we beat Man City in both of them. That is absolutely absurd. Barnsley beat Newcastle. We could go to the semi-finals. If we get Barnsley... Oh my God. I literally speechless. We've beaten Man City twice this year. Once at home, once away. We're going to win the Premier League this year. When is the draw? That's what I want to... That's really what I want to know. When is the draw? When do we find out who we get in the quarter-final? 10th of March. You know what? We'll just keep going until then. But I'm just in shock that we beat Man City twice. I can't believe it. Like, I'm sure they played a rotated side. I mean, they didn't have the likes of Vinicius Junior, Ray and Shirky. Okay. I mean, comparing to our squad, it's not really a rotated side. I mean, I'm sure that squad is capable of beating the Premier League side, but wow. Who do we get? We get, hasn't been announced yet, but our match against Sheffield Wednesday has been rearranged, presumably because we're still in the FA Cup. But who do we get? I want to know who we get. Have we found out? No, not yet. Who do we get? Who did we have? I haven't seen the draw yet. It hasn't been confirmed yet, unless I've missed it. We get Barnsley. That match might... I don't know what's going to happen. I'll figure something out. I don't think... You know what? Derby will come up in the next match. The next match will be Derby. I think Barnsley will be in the next episode alongside our promotion winning game. So hopefully, let's carry on this great winning momentum with a win against Derby. The lineup for our match against Derby will be Diego in goal, a back four of Lane, Santos, Merritt and Reigns, Mera, Bellingham in the midfield. Then we've got Arse on the right, Richie in the middle, Garib on the left, then we've got Peter Wright up front, who has had 19 goals this year. If he gets one more, that's 20 done for this year. Considering I think both strikers sort of had a slow start to the season, we've been absolutely phenomenal. Like, I can't believe it. Next episode, obviously, will be that FA Cup game against Barnsley alongside our promotion winning game. Not the title winning game, unless we're really, really clear, but I think it'll at least be the promotion winning game. Then obviously the next episode, I presume we are going to go through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Cannot believe I'm saying that, but we will go through to the semi-finals. I think Barnsley, obviously, it is an easy game, but I'm not downgrading Barnsley. This is still a tough team to play against. I'm hoping it might just be a 5-0 up at half time, then obviously sim the rest of the game. That would be absolutely spectacular, but I don't think it's going to be like that. But we are playing against Derby now, who are just inside the playoffs. I was going to say they're just outside, but they are, I think, occupying the 5th or 6th spot. Noor did find a little bit of space in the box, and thankfully he was offside. But we started the game quite well. 5 shots, 2 on target. I think it's a game we should realistically comfortably be winning, so hopefully we can be a couple goals up by half-time. Richie has got the ball. Lovely ball over the top for Gariba to chase onto. Cuts inside and he puts the ball into the bottom right corner. And there we go. We have got our first goal of the game. Her first of many goals of the game. I'm sure. I reckon it's got to be at least 3 or 4 goals in this game for us. Potentially a couple for Derby, but hopefully not. They've only had 2 shots on goal. Both shots of them have been on target. Davis does whip in the corner. We do get the corner cleared, and Gariba tries to go on a bit of a counter-attack, and that is a fantastic goal line clearance from whoever that was at the back. Gariba tried to run that field, but he had at least... it looked like he had at least 5 players just standing in front of him. If he had like 1 or 2, yeah, counter-attack definitely on, but just unfortunately tried to do a little bit too much. Richie, that is a lovely ball. Elaine carries on his run around the outside, tries to go past Dykstra, but didn't have enough pace to get around him, and Davis does have a ball. He's got no one really waiting in the box, and that is a good save from Diego. Diego's been absolutely quality this year. Whether or not he'll be a great Premier League goalkeeper remains to be seen. Sinsalo is leaving us at the end of his contract. So we'll definitely have to get a new goalkeeper. Joachim Prieto does put the ball into the back of the net for an equaliser. Fairly simple goal that is, because Diego, he was pretty. I don't. Was he on the? Was he on the floor? I think he got done by the first shot. Then by the time the second shot, didn't really have enough time to react. But it's just one of those shots. Derby have had 7 shots, 7 on target. They are clinical, but they've only scored 1 of them. So that is very good news. Richie, back post, tries to get someone on the end of it. That was a great shot. Oh, Gariba did take a deflection, and luckily for Derby, the goalkeeper made the save. He's kept him in it, and he kept a goal. Certainly kept a goal out of it, because I think any other team, I reckon that would have found its way into the back of the net. Bellingham plays the ball to Gariba. My good God, what a goal. Patrick Gariba, take a bow. He is going to be one hell of a player. If we can just keep him fit, that has got to be. I don't think there is goal of the season on FM26, but if there was, what a goal! I struggled to pick that one out of the back of the net. Setford, that was absolutely brilliant. We do go into the halftime break, 2 goals to 1. So hopefully, I'm hoping this will be just the 3 points wrapped up from me. I don't know what Nottingham Forest are doing. If Nottingham Forest, they're beating, who they beating? Coventry. Coventry 1-0, but yeah, I don't know what the league table looks like now. 12 points clear, 17 points clear of 3rd place, Bristol. Yeah, I think it's Bristol City, but I'm not really paying too much attention to the league table, because we've rubber stamped our lead at the top of the table. Then 3rd place seems like absolute miles away. Richie, now to Ars, does go down, and we do have a penalty. Is Gariba going to take, considering he's on a hat trick? I don't think he will be. I'm hoping Ars isn't out permanently injured. And I think it's just a little bruising. He should be fine, but we probably will get him off after this penalty has been taken. Richie steps up. Oh my good God, he's hit the crossbar. We're 2-1 up, but he should be putting the ball into the back of it. Go for the bottom corners. Don't be clever and go for the top corner. Ars is going to make way after he went down to the ground, stayed on the ground for a little bit, so we'll get him off. I think Bellingham also makes way for Isaac Price, who is another player. He probably will end up leaving us. I think another player who is out of contract at the end of the season, so yeah, he probably won't make the step up, so he'll be going at the end of the season. Shani Silva's also leaving us at the end of the season, end of his contract. Alfie Gilchrist already leaving us at the end of the season, and he's joining. Can't remember who's joining. I think it might be Hibernian. It's some Scottish team, I think, so he'll be going up there. He'll probably end up tearing up, getting like 5 clean sheets a season. That's what I'm hoping for. Mewit to him, a fantastic challenge. Reigns has got the ball. He gives the ball away straight to a Derby player, and they do have the shot. Oh my God, they put the ball across the goal, and thankfully no one got on the end of it, and we live to fight another day. Richie, and now we have a chance to attack. That is very, very frustrating, but I reckon something good might have come for that if the highlight just carried on. We are going to make a couple more changes. Who's looking tired? Richie looking absolutely shattered, so we'll get on Kone. Then I think we'll also get off Reigns for Silva. I think that'll be the final couple changes of the match. 10 minutes left to go. Still just a 1-goal advantage, and Derby are creating a lot of chances. They are knocking on the door. If they, dare I say, a couple more shots on target, they might potentially get an equaliser. Diego does whip upfield. Peter White, lovely header out to Gariba. Will he get his hat-trick? That would be absolutely wonderful. Cuts in onto his strongest right foot, but unfortunately couldn't quite bend that into the top right-hand corner. So close to finding the back of it. And by the looks of it, we're 14 points clear. We are Nottingham Forest losing, then? Nottingham Forest are drawing against Coventry. Wow. I mean, if Nottingham Forest can lose, that would put us 15 points clear. That is absolutely amazing. We just about got the win against Derby. I'll tell you what, this episode's been absolutely crazy. We beat Man City, it extended the points gap to 14. We're steamrolling this league. I thought this league was going to be a little bit harder, but that match was on my birthday. Oh, was it? 15th of March. How old would I be? 33. God, I'm not old yet. Not old, but just middle-aged, I think. I don't know what. I think, yeah, 33 is still realistic. Anything under 40 is still young. Then once you get above that, yeah, then you could start calling yourself old. But this season's been absolutely crazy. 9 games left to go, 84 points. I don't think it'd be long until the next episode. If we carry on playing like this, our last defeat was against Bristol City, which thankfully we played them in April. I don't think the league's done by then. If my points is correct, I think it should be. I don't know what's going to be the next game. I think in the next episode we will almost certainly be playing our FA Cup quarter-final against Barnsley, and hopefully we also get promoted to the Premier League. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.